Welcome to another TBE podcast. You are now with your boy Kev tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another podcast episode. Starting fresh, we are here at the den, as you can see, a new environment. Working on some cool shit. I am here with a guest today. You
Yes,
want to go ahead and
sir.
introduce yourself, bro?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm Suno Angelo. You can call me Suno Angelo. Whatever it is. I'm from Fort Worth, and we moved down here to Houston, do some of this music shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to drop my first album.
Yeah.
Coming out soon.
Soon? No,
I
no
wanna
date
say-
yet.
Nah,
Still in the
no
works?
hard date yet.
Yeah.
But it'll be a little bit after this podcast comes
Okay.
out. It'll be soon after this podcast comes
All right,
out.
for sure, for sure.
Man, when this podcast comes out, I will have a final date.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what for the people that don't know you, what would you say your style of music is? Like, what's like maybe an influence that drives you to make the type of music that you do?
So my biggest influence, or the one that like people say that I bring a lot into my music, is Andre 3000. Really, it's
Okay.
Outkast in general. Like I love both of them, Big Boy and Andre.
Yeah, yeah. Goats.
But I always gravitated more towards Andre on the sense that he was always more experimental in what he did, and
Yeah, yeah.
just playing with different things. And I
Just
like
dipping
doing,
his foot into
and I
water.
like doing that myself. So especially like with the new music that's coming out, with the album coming out, I did try to experiment a lot more than normal.
Mhm.
And anybody that listen to it, they say, that sound like
You good? You good?
oh yeah, it sound like a lot like Andre, and also Big Crit is one of
Crit,
my biggest
okay.
influences.
Man,
He's the reason
I
why
ain't
I
gonna
started
lie, man.
rapping.
Big Crit was somebody that was popping for me when I was in high school, bro. I think that was like an artist that he's such a like mellow rapper.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not gonna lie, like when I took a listen to your album, like you have a really mellow rap style that I think is like really different right now because it's not I wouldn't say like a underground flow, but it's more like not a lot of people hear that kind of flow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And like you
like-
said, it's more like Andre just trying different things and trying to find a different sound. And I think that's what I liked about the the album the most was just like the creativity and just not setting yourself to certain boundaries of music.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like really, what I focused on a lot was the doing different things, because I mean I've been making music since 2018,
Yeah.
and a lot of it sounds like I was trying the same thing over and over and over again, and I never really loved it as much as I love the music I'm making right now.
Yeah.
Like right now, you hear, I listen to shit all the time. Like I love the shit.
Mhm.
But like before, like you can tell, like even like my last project that I dropped last year, I love the music, but
Yeah.
you still don't even hear me talking about it because like of how much I wasn't like, I don't think that I was doing everything that I was capable of doing.
Type shit.
And not to say that I'm hitting my capacity now, but I actually feel like that I'm more
Progressing.
comfortable in what I'm doing, and actually, loving what I'm doing more than just actually trying to just make music because I'm trying to blow up. Type
Yeah,
shit,
I feel you because I think I can kind of relate to the whole podcast thing. Like I've dropped episodes before, and I'm the type of person that I've recently been going to bars and just like public places like that, and I'm not like a social person. Like I don't
Yeah.
start the conversations first and nothing like that, but I'm always in the cut. People recognize my presence, and it's like I met this one cat, and I talked to him about my podcast and shit, but I don't like you said, like I don't think that my work is the best, so I don't come off like talking about it all the time. I'll mention it and I'll let people tell me what they think, because that's just how I move. Like I don't think that I don't think I'm at my best, so I don't talk on it as much as I should,
Yeah, I feel you.
But at the end of the day, you still got to give yourself credit, and because it takes a lot to just step out of that comfort zone and make music,
Truly,
because
like-
some people can't even stand to hear themselves on mic. So
Man, like I promise you, my first my first couple songs, I mean they're unlisted. 'Cause I hated hearing my voice then. I hated hearing it now.
yeah,
But like, yeah, like I feel like us as artists, especially you yourself, like I mean, give yourself credit more often.
I appreciate that, bro.
Because it
It's
does
hard,
take a
bro.
lot to do
Yeah.
what you do. And actually, I did want to ask you. I know we're talking about me a lot, but
Yeah.
like, what made you start doing the podcast? Like, what? Like, how'd you start? How'd you get into it? Like, what?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it was just like chilling, kicking it with the homies, and I feel like I've always had opinions and I've wanted to speak on certain shit, have a voice for myself, not just like through social media, but just an actual voice to where I can, maybe reach out to certain people and make a difference in somebody's life or like and be an influence to somebody, you know. But mainly just wanting to have something for myself and something that I could stand for, and just kind of do things my way,
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, I feel like there's nothing much more to it. I just wanted to do something fun, something different. I don't make music, but I like to be creative. So I
Mm.
thought, fuck it. I think a
Yeah.
podcast would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like before, when I would talk to like people, like women on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Like they would always tell me like you should monetize your phone, like your voice and shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even know what the fuck monetize meant at the time. And
They
I'm like,
told you you should
I'm
be in
like, shit.
audiobooks and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, it's sad, bro. But like every time I be on the phone late at night with a girl, bro, she end up falling asleep. Like, and it's always when I'm talking. This shit's fucked up.
When the
Like,
hoes asleep.
but you know, it's just like I was like, fuck it. I'm put everything together and see what the fuck I could do and just like I was watching Joe Rogan and just seeing what he was doing, whatever the fuck he wanted to do on his shit and doing it his way. I was like, man, I think that'd be pretty cool. So that's how we're here right now, man.
Dope.
But I would say like it was just a journey.
Yeah.
I think it's a journey with everything, and so it's it's been fun. It's been hard, but it's been fun. But shit, like, so back to you. Like, what? I know you said you're from Fort Worth, so you're down in Houston. You over here in H Town now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. What's been the transition like? Like, what's something that if somebody was moving from Fort Worth, you would give them like not advice because you can't really just give people advice, but like what's something that you've enjoyed so far from just being out here?
Oh shit, the food.
The food.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
hold you.
What kind
I'm
of food?
not
Like
gonna
what?
hold
What
you.
you been going for?
It's just like these little places just by the crib, like
Yeah, like
places that like
trucks and shit.
not even trucks. Like this, like or I want to go to one of these trucks down the street, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
there's a place down the street called Gigi's that fucking they got like the wings and burgers and shit.
That sounds like a
Great.
grandma name. Go to
Miss
Gigi
Betty-
house.
Miss Betty's was good too. Or
Okay.
Timmy Chan's right down the street too.
Okay.
Like just trying these different
Yeah,
places.
I
bro.
mean, shit. It's closer to you though, cause you like in Third Ward kind of area. So
Yeah.
for sure.
And like, bro, cause like in the place where we live in Fort Worth, they do got places like that. Don't get me wrong, but like where we lived in Fort Worth, like it was like you got to go 2 miles like far away, and what you only getting is McDonald's and fucking Wendy's. And that's
Damn.
it. And that's all you looking at late night.
Niggas starving when they want some
McDonald's,
good food.
Not eating, bro. Just not eating nothing.
Yeah.
Of it, mainly food.
Do you
I really
think-
ain't done nothing else, honestly.
Yeah. Do you think like well, I know you've only been here for a little bit of time, but like, do you think that so far, do you see like a city like how you say like city culture difference?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say there's more creativity that I see
Yeah.
down here, and I see more people expressing their creativity down
Okay.
here. I think that's really the most important thing. I feel like there's creative people everywhere, but more people are prone or are expressing themselves down
Yeah.
here, and it's fun to see. I like seeing people do dope shit. Like I like dope shit in general.
I know
Fine.
somebody from Fort Worth, well, from the Dallas area. I mean, I guess some people claim both sides. They be down from like Dallas, Fort Worth area, I guess.
Yeah, I always just say
But-
Fort Worth, but
She was telling me like I was asking her about like, oh, like, do you know? She asked me something about Dallas rappers or just Fort Worth rappers, and I'm like, honestly, like I don't really know nobody other than like I think his name is Mo3. Is that how you say?
that's
it?
the only nigga I knew.
Yeah,
too.
that-
I didn't even
And
know.
then
him like
and then
that.
recently,
it was
like
him.
Big X the plug, like, but even his music is like it's good, but it's not something that I listen to all the time. So it's crazy that you said that because I personally don't know that many like Dallas or like Fort Worth area rappers that well. Or
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it sucks
you
because
know.
there's a lot of dope niggas up there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dope niggas that I see in Dallas and Fort Worth just going to open mics and shit. But
Do you
like,
think it's like a issue like of like just the way that they market themselves or what do you think? What do you think holds Dallas back from being what Houston is currently like?
Everybody's competitive.
Yeah,
It's too competitive. Like, yeah, I do think that music itself is like a competitive
of
atmosphere. Like, you
course.
do want to make the best thing.
Yeah.
Like, you do want to say, you're the best. But I think it's more. It could be more community based.
Okay.
Like because we all, it's all these people are out there can all listen to us at the same. Like, it's not like they gotta listen to you or
Yeah.
me. So like, why not just work together and just share everything we got going?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really because in general to me, like community or like that's why I always say, hey, you want to listen to this song or whatever. Because I always like other people's opinions. I like working with other people. I like to see other processes, learn other processes, and I think that that's something that I feel like in general everywhere, not just Dallas, is having that issue.
Yeah.
Just like everybody just kind of like sticks to themselves, and we ain't got to do that.
I feel you.
We can all work together. Like my songs aren't as good without him putting his touch on it, or like whatever the case may be. Like it's not everything works better when there's a team involved.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, shit.
So that's what I think anyway. Like I think.
I mean, most of the time that's how it is. I mean, you gotta have the right people around you. Obviously, like not everybody always got the good, like the best pure intentions,
Yeah.
like with you. But overall, like if you have a team and somebody's not, being like a team player, it's easy to replace somebody.
You had to. You gotta like. You gotta keep your circle.
Tight.
You gotta be smart about who
Mhm.
you have around at this point. Like especially like when we're trying to do what we're doing, because yeah, everybody wants to be involved with a rapper or a podcaster or whatever the hell you're doing when
Yeah.
you're popping already, when you're up there. But that work that we got to do
Nobody
right
want to scrape
now,
the dirt with
that
you.
work that we got to do right now, moving across the state, and no fucking money or whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be in these places right now.
Yeah.
They always want to see the end of it,
Type
but
shit.
you know.
But
not
that's just part of the game, though. And
it is what it is. That's why I'm like comfortable with.
and you gotta just trust the process. Like the ones that stick with you, make it worth it, bro. Because whenever you start getting a little bit of success and whatever the fuck you're doing, it's like you look back and it's like, damn, me and my niggas was really going through this shit. And
It's
it's
gonna be that
like
much
at
more
the end of the
worth
day, it was just us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? So, I mean, and the thing is, like, not a lot of people see the hard work behind everything that gets done. Like, like shit. Some people think just like podcasting, it's easy to just set up a camera, bro. People don't know it fucking takes hours just to maybe
Hey,
even
man,
try
we've
to
been
set
talking
it
about
up.
this for what?
You know
How
what I'm
long
saying?
now? We've
Yeah,
been
like
talking
trying
about
to
doing
get
this
the
shit for a
angles.
minute,
You know what I'm saying? Like all the shit that the small things that people think it's whatever.
Yeah.
But
No, for sure.
I feel like you trust the process and everything just comes out the way that you want to, and it takes time, bro. Sometimes it's not gonna be what you wanted, but you gotta work with what you have. So for sure,
Yeah,
I
man.
think what was the back to your album? Like what would you say was your influence for this specific album that you got coming out? Because you say it's so much different from everything else that you've done.
I feel
So
like
what do you think was that different spark for you during this album process?
that I was actually like being me for
Okay.
once, like actually like not being a facade or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. It's funny because I I've been wanting to make this album for 2 years now,
Mhm.
and last year I set a goal that saying by the end of 2022 my album was going to be done. I hadn't even started it by
I'm
the end of
fucking
2022.
dead.
I think I finished the first song by the end of 2022. But like, what ended up happening is that I made this other EP.
Mhm.
It was called Superficial Fantasies, and
I think
I
I listened to that one.
I did like, and I liked all those songs that I did right there. That was like when I was first transitioning into this place that I'm in now, and I just didn't feel like that those songs were like I wasn't completely in love with them yet. So I just really took time and just sat with myself. I did a lot of acid,
Yeah.
honestly, and just got deep with myself and actually started making songs that was like, yeah, a couple of them I just started talking my shit or whatever the case
Yeah.
may be. But like I was really like talking about what I was going through in my life at that period in time. Like it was a couple of songs on there that literally like I recorded them out a couple hours after the event that I'm
Mhm.
talking about in the song happened. Like it was really a lot of just me, and I feel like this whole time that I've been making music, like nobody really knows who I am, and that's more my fault than anything else because I suck at marketing myself,
Yeah.
terrible. and I was comfortable with like being in the back because like yeah, people would tell me all the time that they fuck with my music, but they're not really sharing the music. It's not like as loud, and I would like
Yeah.
to be acknowledged, and I would like for people to know actually who I am.
Yeah.
So the naming of the album actually took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take because it had like 4 different names, and I ended up just self-titling it
Okay.
because I think that it's more I'm telling my story, or I'm telling a story about me. Like this is just me, and not to say I did everything by myself because I definitely did not do everything by myself, but what my mental was is just a lot of it's
You.
personal. Like
Yeah.
it's like I feel like I got personal on this, and that is,
That's good. I mean, shit. I think a lot of artists these days they I blame it more like on the social I guess social media and like the access that celebrities and stuff have given fans, because they stopped doing stuff for themselves and start doing it
yeah,
more for the people. Which
yeah,
makes sense because they're the ones giving you money, they're the ones bringing in the revenue for your concerts
for
or your
sure.
merch
You
and
kind of got to
all
like
that
follow
stuff. So,
trends or
of
whatever.
course, but you also got to stay true to yourself, Like, I feel like, for example, J. Cole. J. Cole stays true to himself throughout his whole career, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, same concept, bro.
Yeah,
Just,
like I mean,
but that's what I'm trying to get to is like a lot of artists fail to like just be themselves and get in tune with themselves. So I think it's pretty cool that, you took the time to just get in tune with yourself and create.
shit. Yeah, man. Look, that nigga right there, Ed, was not gonna let that shit come out if it wasn't the best that it could have
Yeah.
been, bro. Like if it was bad, no, we doing it again. Or like most of the songs, like Find a Way, like the one you like the
Yeah.
most on that bitch.
That sample was fucking crazy.
All I did, like I found the sample that we wanted to use, and I did like the initial like
Mhm.
change on the beat, but like that whole extra shit, that was all him. Like
Mm.
it was like I had an idea and he just finished it. But I think that the having somebody like him, or just in general having more people in my life that told me like whether or not it was actually good or not, instead of like actually just saying, "Oh yeah, bro, it's good, just put it out, whatever."
Mhm.
More people need to hear the shit. Nah, we actually took the time to actually put love into it, and I
Yeah.
feel like I
And I
actually love the music.
and I think that it's also about, you know, certain people are gonna follow through for the album,
Mm,
Like sometimes as a creative, right? You gotta kind of I got told this yesterday. And it was mainly because like, I was like, bro, I feel like the same way. I feel like sometimes I don't get enough support, so whatever that is, and they were telling me like, whatever you make, bro, maybe it's not for everybody. Whatever you do is not for everybody.
yeah,
You
you got
know,
to get comfortable with
yeah,
that.
like you got to accept that fact that you can't please everybody.
Hmm.
So whether the next person doesn't like it or the next person does like it, if you and your entourage or your people think that you did the best that you can, that's what matters.
That's what
You know
matters.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because at the end of the day, shit, that might really be the best that you can do at the moment.
Well, for sure. And
But
then the more love, like the more you like it, the more you actually like market it, and the more you actually put into the rest
it,
of
it
the dropping process. So then
exactly.
actually it helps
So
out in the end.
it's really just a process. But man, it's dope that you got people around you like that got an eye for your type of music and shit like that. So
Oh yeah, man, it's been a blessing.
because I feel like you said that you you get a lot of your influence from like Andre and shit like that, or just Outkast in general. And even though Outkast is so big, there's still certain people that don't listen to them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
it's
There's
it's a
people who
lot of
don't.
people that can't catch their vibe or like their drift. So I mean, bro, I think you're even that the interlude song. That one
Mhm.
was dope. I
That's
fucked
dope.
with it. Yeah. So
Yeah, I like that one too. That was a funny story behind that. Actually, I don't know if it's funny or not, but
yeah.
I took some acid, right, and I was watching a show called Liquid Television because he told me to watch it, right,
That just
and
sounds horrible.
no, it was like it was like an old MTV show. It's just like a bunch
Okay.
of like kind of like skits, and it's
Okay.
like doing other stuff. It's cool. It's cool
Okay.
as
I'm
shit
gonna have to
actually.
check it out.
And There was one skit where it did the sample that I picked for it, and it was just a video of this dude in a prison.
Mhm.
Talking about like I'm stuck here, whatever. And I was like, that sounds really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I might come back to that later, right? 12 hours go by, right? And I'm just like, I'm sitting in bed and I'm like, I can't sleep.
Yeah.
So let me get up, and then I had the beat already. I just played the beat a couple times, and I was like, started rapping, and then I was like, I want to fit this song in there somehow. This song fits in here somehow. Put it in there, boom. Sent to him, he fixed it. Oh,
Yeah.
and then had the interlude right there, and I was like, I felt like the album in general needed some kind of like
Relief.
thematic, like let you know what I'm going on.
Yeah.
I feel like that song itself tells like, yeah, I'm just going through something. Like that's what the point of
Like
the
you
album
felt
is. Like
locked
it's
up type shit. Okay.
yeah. I think finding samples is fun as shit. So
Yeah.
like doing that stuff
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah. Just the music process, bro. Because back in like 2017 and shit, like I used to be with my friends, and we just be smoking and just cooking, bro. Just I'd be, you asked my boy Josh, like we was be in the fucking crib, and he'll be on the game on Fortnite. So this was before fucking all the extra bullshit, like that bitch was in like season 2 or some shit like that. If
Damn, that's
I'm not
old
mistaken,
Fortnite.
yeah,
That's old
yeah,
Fortnite.
that if you ain't building, you ain't living, shit. But he'll be on Fortnite and shit, bro, and I'm just on YouTube, bro, going through old ass songs, bro, just cause like for me, I've never like see, like I would say for like black people, right? Like a lot of black people, like they get to listen to a lot of oldies, like a lot of classics. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that I fuck with,
Yeah.
but I never grew up with.
You couldn't get into
Because
that
like
part.
my family's Colombian, like they come from Colombia, so all I grew up listening to was like salsa and shit like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
dancing shit and like shit like that. So I never had like somebody um, show me like like soul music and shit like that, like
Yeah.
Nina Simone. Like I fuck with Nina Simone and shit like that, and it's a lot of samples you can get from music like that.
Oh, for sure.
So I came through a lot of music, just him being on Fortnite, and I'm just on YouTube listening, and I'm like, bro, I fuck with this, and he'd be like, oh hell yeah, download that shit.
You know
So-
what? You know what? Also was a big like or like an inspiration for me on this album. K-pop.
K-pop. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never a day in my life listened to no K-pop.
I've been
bro.
in this is a K-pop sweater. Right
Okay.
here. But like in general they do a lot of dope shit.
Yeah.
Like and then for the videos or the music ideas, shit like that. And I was like, and a lot of it is dope. So it gave me like a lot of like inspiration and shit like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, K-pop was
So
you
what?
find samples of that bitch too. Honestly, if you look hard enough, you find some good voices. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I could agree with that.
Some good
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna have to check
If you
that
ever want to
out.
get into it, tap in with him. He got you with the
Yeah,
fucking playlist.
I'm gonna text you. I got your
that
number.
playlist will get you right, bro. I promise you.
Nah, fucking. What I'm about to say? You acid trip. What? I know you took acid through your Well, I don't know if you did it specifically for your album, but
Kinda. I mean, so the album in general, I was processing a pretty like bad breakup that never finished, that never quite finished, and I honestly still don't know what the fuck is going on with us.
yeah.
But like a lot of the songs I have to do with shit like that. So while I was trying to figure out what I was going through mentally, I felt like I was blocked a lot of the time. I was like, I'm not getting why I'm so sad or why I'm like going through this. So I was like, fuck it, man. Let me see what this shit
Let
all
loose.
about. Let me see what this shit here for.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad trip.
On
Like,
acid?
I've never had a bad trip where I was like scared or whatever. But
Not
like,
to take it again type
yeah,
shit.
not where I
Have
was
you
like
had,
scared, but I
what-
was like,
All right, so when you say you haven't had a bad trip, like you haven't had a bad trip to where it'll scare you from taking it, but have you had like certain experiences where you just felt uncomfortable?
yeah, I definitely had to deal with some
Yeah.
demons. Like I definitely had shit to deal with, and that shit helped
But
me
that
deal with
come
that
with
shit
it,
a lot.
though. That's
Yeah,
what come
no,
with
like
it, yeah.
and like going into it, I was prepared for that. Like I was like, you're fine. Like I had the wherewithal to tell myself like I'm fine, but I did have shit that I was going through that did help with a lot, and then the music making process in general helped with that shit a lot too. But yeah. Yeah, she broke my
What
heart.
would you say was the funnest song that you like enjoyed the most out the whole album?
Oh man,
Something that the people could like look forward to like listening to.
that's tough. Oh man, my favorite song gotta be it's probably "Get in Touch."
Mhm.
But man, I like all of shit. Find a Way is good too,
Yeah,
cause the damn outro.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, bro. I love the whole thing. I'm
yeah.
not gonna hold you. There's
I
not one
feel
song
you.
that I don't like on that bitch. Crazy was really good too. I think it's Get in Touch. I
Yeah,
think it. Hey, what you think? Find a Way.
find a way.
Yeah, you killed that
Yeah,
bitch. You
I'm
killed that
telling you,
hoe. Like
I'm telling you, bro. That's the
you
one
sauced the
that
fuck out that bitch.
I was listening to the whole thing, but that one like really like drew my ear because I was in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like just smoking and shit. You know, chilling, kicking it by myself, and I took a listen, and that one just like I was like, hold on. I when I listened to it, I didn't look at the track list. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just played it, and then when I heard that song, I was like, nah, bro, I gotta. But just even in the sample though, like it just says the name, so I was like, shit, I figured this might be the one. You know, so yeah, that one was for sure dope. I
But
fuck with that
one
one.
of my favorites on there, and the only one that I performed so far is Altitude.
Yeah.
And funny thing about Altitude is that's the first song I actually made for the album, and the whole reason why I even made that song was because of Tia Kareem.
Okay.
It was right when Freaky T the video came out, and I was on TikTok, and I seen that song on a loop, and I just kept hearing the intro,
Yeah.
call me Freaky T, all that shit, and I was like, I'm gonna make a song today, in that kind of same vein or whatever. So luckily I found a beat that was like that shit, and I was like, fuck it, we tapped in, made the whole shit at like 6:40 in the morning. My shift for work was at 8:30.
Damn.
I made that whole first verse in that like 30 minutes, went to work, left early just so I could finish that bitch
Hell yeah.
at the crib. 'Cause I was like, yeah, this shit is something. And then after that,
Yeah.
we went. I just kept on going after that.
So the songs on the album, are those the only ones you recorded, or did you have like many more that you kind of like you had like a good track? I wouldn't say a track list, but you just had a list of songs that you've recorded, and you just like I'm gonna pick these.
there was a couple that was on there. Like I did have a feature at one point
Yeah.
on there. A lot of things end up happening with the with the file of the song. That's why I kind of got left off, and it didn't fit with the rest of the song, with the songs at
Okay.
the end. But so yeah, I did one song with my boy Marco, and then there was
I
a couple more
seen-
songs
Go ahead. Go ahead.
that I did do that I just didn't like. I was
Like,
still like a lot of the album process. I was still learning how to mix myself, even though he would like do a lot of the ending part. Like I would send the initial like mix. So like a lot of it was still me getting used to my own sound. So like I have like I don't know, I would say about 10 songs that I like left off the shit. Cause I was like,
Okay.
it's not good enough to me.
And you
to
had
put
like
on there.
about how many on the album?
12.
12.
You know?
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's not bad. Good little
Yeah,
track.
it was like it was 10 I left off. I was like, I wouldn't want people to hear him yet. So,
Yeah.
but my dad heard one of them and he was like, "Son, I need that shit to come out."
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe one day if I could get it mastered right. But nah, I
Tap
have
in with the damn man.
I might need
Tap,
to
hey,
shit.
tap in with the damn. They'll
But-
get you right.
But I have a lot of, I get real tight on how I want to release music.
Yeah.
Like everything I really do is intentional with the music. So, and I like it to be that way.
So, have you said the only song you performed was Altitude, so you've had shows before?
It wasn't a show per se. We went to open mic,
Open
me,
mic?
Ed, and
Okay.
Kay. And Kay did a good ass song there too.
Yeah.
He can fucking spit. Or whatever the fuck he decides to get back into music.
Yeah.
But yeah, Altitude was the first one that I wanted to do the freestyle too. But whenever we got there, the dude was like either one song or a 5-minute mix, and all we had was we had the 2 song files, but not a mix of them. So I was like, let me pick one. I'll just do a longer song.
Yeah.
But yeah, Altitude was the first one. I think
Okay.
out of all of them though, I think my favorite one to perform will probably be I would say probably Get in Touch. It would be one of my favorite ones to perform, or Crazy. If I could end up getting a cool little backing band with me to sing like my background vocals.
Like the band that's going on next door?
Yeah, if I get like somebody to sing with me,
Yeah, I was-
yeah, we could kill it, man. Shit, like
I
we could
feel
do some
that,
shit. I
man.
got ideas for shit like that, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Fuck. That'd be dope. I think that just having shows or just being able to perform your talent is pretty dope. Like, cause it's like showcasing yourself. So
Yeah. Like I
um,
love the Tiny Desks, like the NPR Tiny Desk
Yeah.
concert shits. I love those.
Yeah, them was live, bro. I fuck with them shits. But yeah, man, I think fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fucking lost track.
You like that?
Man, fuck it. I'm not even gonna give a fuck. Keep it pushing. Fuck. But nah, man, shit. What's the funnest thing you've done in Houston so far? Have you done anything?
Hell no,
He said
man.
nah.
We ain't been able to do nothing yet. Just trying to get our feet on the ground.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we're getting to something soon. I wanna go to the damn art museum around here, like
Yeah.
downtown, or shit. Really, that's the only thing I've been
Definitely
looking at.
check
Or
out
just other
the
place to eat. Like if y'all got a place to eat too. If y'all ever been anywhere, like y'all want to shoot us place, bro, please by all means. Like I like all foods, like everything.
sure.
I like anything.
I think you should check out Papa's Burgers, bro. It's like I,
Oh, bet.
that place is
Yeah.
dope.
Okay.
All you need is cash though, no card, cause
Say that.
they gonna send your ass back
Say that.
home.
I like places like that. We went to this one place.
Cash, hey, Cash only got the best food.
He was cash or cash app only.
God, Cash App for sure. They got the best
He
food.
was like, I don't like doing the debit cards because I like to hold my money.
Yeah, facts.
I feel you.
Nah, yeah,
Shit.
Papa's pretty good.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. If you like going to like just chill at parks and shit like that, I think Eleanor Tinsley is a dope ass park. You can just go and kick it, just walk around.
Cool. Yeah, I like to just look at shit. Like I like seeing stuff. I like. I really don't know what to do anymore. Like I don't know. Like since I've gotten into my adulthood, like I don't really go outside much. So I would
What are
like
your
to.
hobbies? Like, what do you like to
I
do?
game. I game a
Game.
lot. I listen to a lot of music. I play a lot of. Well, I play a lot of video games, like I
Yeah.
said, and I watch sports.
Watch
really.
sports.
You know that I watch a lot of baseball and shit.
Yeah.
Been tapped in with that. But nah, I like going to baseball games and shit like that too. So I mean I like doing stuff. It's just like ever since I graduated high school, I just don't have friends.
Yeah.
Like I don't have people who were around until me and him started living together. So
Yeah. I don't. I'm beefed up with baseball. I don't watch baseball. I'm playing. I be watching baseball. I just don't play the shit. I'll probably end up with another black eye. I'm not trying to do. I'm too grown for that.
it's all
shit.
part of the game,
If
bro.
if I ain't get a black eye because I got beat the fuck up, I don't want to do that activity.
There's real money behind that though.
And I still don't even want a black
Real
eye.
money, man. That boy Shohei Ohtani is finna make at least $500 million this next year. At least that's at minimum.
See,
He's
when I go
making
to the
$500 million.
bar, I'm forced to watch baseball, so I've been watching it lately. I've been watching like the
I'm
two.
telling you, cause we're really the season finna end, so they're really finna start getting more
Yeah.
serious about the shit, and then but football finna start. So
Yeah,
that's what I really
I'm
care
ready
about.
for football
That's what
season,
I really
man.
worry
Shout out to
about.
Dolphins, man. We finna win the ball this year if Tua can stay alive.
That boy Ed don't care about sports at all. But I'll be trying to talk to him about it. Like I'll tell him about the Lions game every day.
It go in one ear and go out the other.
Every Sunday I'll be in his ear, be like, "Hey, bro, the Lions up right now." He used to hate when we worked together because like I be watching the game while we was at work. I'll be telling him like, "Hey, bro, they finna score right here." He's like, "I don't give a fuck,
said, "I
man.
don't
Like, I
give
don't
a
care.
fuck."
I hope they fucking lose."
What does he like to do? Like, what's he into?
That's just art.
Just
He likes art.
he just
man. He's
artsy,
art,
man.
art,
Yeah,
gaming.
man. Shit, chill shit. I like art shit, bro. Like I said, you should try out going to the art museum for sure. That shit's dope as fuck out here.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
I want to go
A
thrifting too.
lot of my like I have a couple shots from like me being in the picture like at the art museum. So
Oh, we should go.
yeah, that
Yeah,
should
we
be
should go, we
dope.
should go.
Check it out.
Yeah, yeah, get you outside too. Shit.
Yeah, but I gotta get out because I'd be bored as fuck at the house. So,
God.
but yeah, man, I think it's gonna be cool to see people's reactions to your album dropping.
Oh yeah, man. I'm real excited to
Um,
drop this year, bro. I'm
I
excited.
think it's just gonna be cool to like because you have been talking to me about this for so long, like even before you made the track list or whatever, you was telling me you've been working on something. So it's been cool to be involved, you know what I'm saying, on the
Hell
behind
yeah.
the scenes.
One of my A&Rs type shit.
And that's another title I got for myself.
Shit.
But nah, bro, I think it's cool that we've been cool for so long. We've been tapped in since you was in Fort Worth and shit. I remember the
Yeah.
last time I went, I was trying to link up, but I think we was miles away. So
Yeah. I was
that never
broke as shit
happened.
probably too. I was
but
probably out.
It's I'm
we
glad
finally linked up.
Yeah, we finally linked
linked
up. I'm glad you out here and doing your thing. Man, you locked in with us, bro. Whatever I got, you got. It's all good vibes.
Same way. Same
but-
way. Whatever we need. Like I said, whenever old dude ready to record, just tell him
Yeah,
to come through.
for
Take
sure.
care of him.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
something else before How long we been going? 35
About
minutes?
30.
Ain't bad.
It's
Ain't
not bad at
bad.
all, man. It's not bad at all.
But like, what's something that that's influenced you in your life, like overall? Like, what's something that's just made you who you are today?
Oh, like to be completely honest, we was broke as shit growing up.
Yeah.
Like bad, like all five of us was living in one bedroom in my cousin's house type shit. And
Damn. So,
I-
how many siblings you got? You got four,
four.
and five, including
Let me,
yourself.
hold on, let me think. Yeah, let me think. Hold on. I got
Like, how many kids how many kids
I
do
got
your
my
parents got?
I got my baby sister, my younger brother, and then my twin, my younger brother. Oh wait, I already said my younger brother. My twin and then my oldest. Four siblings.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And you're the second and youngest?
Yeah, we're second
Yeah,
and
'cause you're
third.
twin. Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, no, it was bad times growing up.
feel
Niggas
that.
just don't want to experience that again. And I want to. My whole name is like my first name was just Suno without Angelo at the end of it. And what Suno stood for is freedom, basically. At the end of the day, like I just wanted to be free. Like I don't. And freedom can mean any different thing, but to me, it's just I just want to do what I want.
Yeah.
I just want to live how I want to live. I don't really care about having like everything like extravagant. That's not really what I care about. I just want to do the shit that I want to do, and I feel like that we all deserve to be able to do what we want to do in life. So let's do the shit.
Let's do this shit. Nah, yeah, facts, bro. I think all the people around me definitely have a talent, bro.
I feel like now is as good a time as any to get that shit done.
And shit, like all I want to do is just work, bro. You know, experience life, do cool shit, put out cool content, and just enjoy doing what the fuck, like you said, enjoy doing what the fuck I want to do, and just having it my way.
Yeah,
You know.
I got a bucket list, not a bucket list, per se, but like a list of shit that I've been wanting to do since I was a kid, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's a
scratch
bucket
all them
list, my
shits off.
brother.
You know, yeah, I guess it's a bucket list, but like I don't want to say it like as if I was finna die, but like, but yeah, no, like I got a list of shit that I've always wanted to do, and I'm gonna do them shits.
Yeah. I never thought about that. The bucket list. It's 'cause you kick the bucket.
Yeah,
that's
good.
fucked
That's
up,
why it's
bro.
called a bucket list. Shit that you want to do before you kick the bucket. You never seen that movie?
Yo, huh?
You never seen that movie, The Bucket List?
No, I
You
don't
ever
think so.
I know you ain't seen the shit. Yeah.
I don't
Y'all
think
seen it?
so.
Yeah, see, they know what I'm talking about. The bucket list.
What?
Like it was.
The bucket list. Hold on, man. I gotta look at
Come
this shit
on,
right
man.
now, bro.
That was one of the. That was.
There's no way.
Yeah, it was two old niggas. They was finna die. They both had cancer or some shit, and they made a list of shit that they wanted to do before they died called
Bro,
the bucket list.
I
before they
thought a
kicked the
bucket list was just something that you've always wanted to do.
Nah, it's before you kick the bucket.
Holy shit.
Ain't even nothing crazy. Like I'd be terrified to jump out of the plane right now.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Yeah. Yeah, Morgan Freeman was in the hoe.
What the fuck?
It was him and Jack Nicholson, right? If I'm not, yep.
That's crazy.
I watch movies, man. No, I'm lying, I don't. But
And then his son was Alfonso Freeman was in
I
there?
don't know too much about anybody else in the hoe. I just know that first part, and I know what they made the list for.
That is definitely Morgan Freeman's son.
I didn't even know he had a son.
Alfonso Freeman. I didn't either.
Damn, he looks as old as him.
Oh God, that's why I'm like, hold on, 63. He's
How old is
63.
Morgan
How does
Freeman?
Morgan Freeman? 86.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
I feel like Morgan Freeman's been the same age since I was born.
oh God.
I've only seen him old.
Okay. I've only seen him old. You
Like
crack, don't you?
fuck. There's never been no like you ain't never just post no throwback pictures, brother. Like you just
Niggas old as shit. What kind of throwback pictures you think you gonna find? Like they
old drawings,
They ain't even had
throwback
Yeah.
drawings. Fuck.
They
Damn,
didn't
that's
even have
crazy.
cameras like that back then, bro. You had to be special to get on camera.
Damn.
Oh.
You had to be like George Washington or some shit.
Nigga, that's
I don't know. Every time I George Washington, I just think of some old ass shit.
I think about Morgan Freeman when I think about George Washington too, actually. Just because I think about that like old white hair and I think about them together.
Them old white hairs were wigs, weren't they?
Yeah, they were wigs.
That's crazy. I don't think I could have lived in that time. They probably had like license shit.
They
in them
definitely did.
wigs. Like they probably
definitely
took them
did.
wigs off at night and had red bumps on their scalp. That's sick.
They probably did have every type of disease you could think of right now.
Yeah, you're not
did have
wrong.
'em.
No
No
vaccines.
vaccines.
They ain't had no COVID, no nothing. None of that.
Shit, worse than COVID. Watch.
No COVID. No, I'm saying like no COVID shots, no none of that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just fucked up. But yeah, man, it's been fun, man. I think
Oh, yeah, this was fun. This is
I had a good time with the interview.
It's cool.
I appreciate you coming out, taking the time out your day.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Get me back out here, bro.
For
Hell yeah.
sure, bro.
Yeah.
Always. I think what's something that you want to tell the people? Like, what's you something that your ads, your socials. I don't know if you want to have something
You
that
can
they're
find
looking
me.
forward to.
You can find me at Suno Angelo everywhere, and the album Suno Angelo
Mm-hmm.
is coming soon,
Nice.
real soon.
You got any advice for the youth?
Stay in school.
God, yes.
Don't listen to these people trying to take libraries out of fucking school. Fuck Greg Abbott.
Yeah.
That's all I
Fuck,
got.
fuck Greg Abbott. Fuck the government.
Yeah.
JK.
Boom.
But yeah, man. Man, tap in with the Den. Tap in with Suno. Tap in with your boy Kev. Tap in with the fucking podcast, the TB podcast.
Yeah, shout out TBE. Shout
One
out
of
to
the
Dan.
fucking greatest podcasts in the fucking making, man. Y'all
Yeah.
fucking stay the fuck tuned in. Y'all fucking get me explicit in this motherfucker. If I get angry. Nah, man, but I appreciate all the support, all the love. I appreciate all the time that everybody puts in behind me just for one episode to be made.
Hell yeah.
And man, shout out to everybody that supports me on the outside. I know y'all been waiting for a long time for this shit to come, and it's a new environment, new experience, man. Y'all see the den right above my head, and these fucking what are these fucking Blue Jays and what is that? A fucking parakeet? No, I'm just playing. That ain't no parakeet, but whatever the fuck that shit is, man. Shout out to the fucking
shit.
nature,
Yeah,
all
bro.
that shit. Yeah, man. Love. We out this bitch.
Yeah.